Hello, hi there, it's Dave. How's it going, my friends? God bless you. Thank you for taking some time out of your busy day to join me for crazy times inside of Mortal Kombat 11. I have been grinding absolutely a lot, just a lot. A terrifying amount have I been grinding towers inside of single player Towers of Time, and I am very close to the end of my journey as we are missing just a dozen rewards from the game. If you joined me last night, then you may have known that I was on the hunt for Shang Tsung rewards, and unfortunately, we were not able to acquire any within about an hour and a half of version swapping. Version swapping is not the most ideal strategy when looking for icon set 3 or single round boss towers. I really think that the preferred strategy would be to play the towers in their expired form. Now we have another Shang Tsung tower here. This one is not the tag assist battle. So previously it was a Shang Tsung plus Shao Kahn boss tower. I've actually found a rapid tower that features a Shang Tsung prominently. This tower is one of the most rare rapid towers. I have been playing this game single player religiously for 4 months, and I've only seen this tower maybe like one other time, so trying to nail these Shang Tsung towers down is very hard. Very hard. But we got lucky. So this tower appeared at 9 a.m. Eastern. Didn't start playing until maybe 9:30. Then I had to go do things at 10 o'clock, and, well, here we are. So now I'm trying to play the tower in its expired form, still seeking out the two things missing for Shang Tsung, a soul phylactery, and what was it? What's the other one? A skull. Yes, a skull. And there's some pretty good rewards here in this single round boss tower. As you're seeing here, random level 4 augment. If one of those could be a level 4 fast burn, or a level 4 special delivery, which there is a chance of it being, I would be happy. But also pretty cool consumables, elixirs, liquid ice. There's all sorts of things to acquire here. All right, so let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining here. Harrison, how long did it take to get the amazing stuff you had? Depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about Combat League brutalities, well, they take 3 years to collect all of those things. But if you're talking about Jinsei Essence augments, I would say if you are looking for a particular character, there's no reason why you can't get all of the Elder Jinseis in less time than it takes to complete a Combat League season. Elder Jinseis in general, you can really focus your grind to obtain only those things. However, if you're looking for things like icons, like myself, or all of the brutalities, those can take a little bit longer to acquire. Yeah. Gary, who's here after checking out this dude's other videos on character custom class loadout? Oh, thank you. Yes, we make lots of very fancy builds for all of the characters. Lovely to hear that you're checking them out. There are lots of easy win opportunities in this game, and I really love to explore them. But right now, it's all about Shang Tsung. So I'm using Shang Tsung in the Shang Tsung tower. It should be going by pretty quick. Now, I say that the expired version of the tower is maybe more preferable to version swapping if you're looking for icons set 2 or 3, because look how quick we're completing a retry here. Like, it still says first hit props by the time we get to the victory. It's pretty quick. And version swapping, like, I think, like, switching between just one version, not even 3 versions, but one version, I think it's probably losing out on about 3 retries. Because the retries here are, what, 30 seconds? Maybe? We need to get, like, a counter on the screen to figure out how long these retries are taking. Okay, Brian, hey, hello. Gary, it's a shame that some of the augments got nerfed into the ground. Yes, I think, like, first position, Bill of Health, brute strength, and then, of course, there's Jinsei-specific things, like Sindel. I guess, like, a whole entire elemental debuff was nerfed. The Chaos one. That used to be a lot of fun. The Chaos would create a pop-up. And, well, you could imagine what you could do with a continuous stream of pop-ups. Yeah, very sad. Okay. Harrison, how long have you been playing for? Well, I guess this is our 4th year of playing this game. Fabulous. Have just been playing, for ages. Eons, it feels like. But, yeah. I think, like, that's also, like, you know, don't worry about it. Like, I think for the first year, 2019... a lot of the gameplay there, it just became obsolete because everything that you grinded for in 2019, it's no longer there. The only 2 exclusive things from 2019 were multiple Lucky Rabbit's feet augments, and white is the new black skin for Kung Lao. Those are the only things that you should be missing if you did not play 2019, because everything else has returned at this point. Oh no, I lie. Cold War Scarlet came out... No, that was 2020. Okay, never mind. 2019. We're safe. Our statement is safe. Harrison, been subbed for a year now. Super! Lovely to hear. Let us celebrate the milestone, hopefully, by getting... a Shang Tsung icon, maybe? Also, please do leave a like. Really helps out with the channel. Okay, Brian, I'm trying to get Frost, Sub-Zero, and Katana's head. Wait, no, Katana and Liu Kang. Okay, so you already have Frost's. Good to hear. Those severed heads, honestly, like, those aren't hard. Those aren't hard to complete. I would say, for any newer player, as soon as you start playing, you should try and unlock those severed heads so that you can get access to Shang Tsung's throne room in the crypt. One of the best areas for consumable grinding, augment grinding up to level 3. Yeah, Shang Tsung's throne room, pretty good. Wow, these towers are just terrible. I hate them. Harrison, how did you just one-shot that dude? Well, this is what we do here. Fancy one-shots. But this is Shang Tsung's Scatter Soul build, if you really want to understand how this thing works. I've made a video about it. But essentially, it's one fancy Jinsei with complementary generic augments, causing the effect that you see here. This stupid Shang Tsung. So, this is like another layer of RNG that I have uncovered here, I think. I think that in general, anything relating to Shang Tsung, in terms of his icons, they are going to be more rare. More rare. I'm not sure why. Because I don't think even Kotal Khan with his one red icon missing that I eventually got, it was not as hard as this. I've never had such difficulty trying to obtain red icons for Shang, or for anyone. Okay. Yay. Alright, so, I'm guessing dealer, pain, fire, magic buff, etc. Yes, augments. Close? Close, maybe, perhaps? Fire. There's no fire here. And there's no magic. It's scatter soul, so it actually falls underneath chaos element. Okay, Neo, hey Dave, I'm trying to get Baraka's Wuxi Temple Pillagers arm blades. It says they're found in the crypt, but I don't even have them. I cleared the crypt twice already. I heard people saying they're actually Towers of Time rewards, but I can't seem to get them. Curious. Let's take a check. Let me check. Now I'm curious. I love questions that make me think. So, yes, in fact, everything that you acquire from the crypt, you can get from Towers of Time as well. They're shared loot pools, meaning that if you get it from the crypt, you won't then get it again from Towers of Time, but you could, if you wanted to, go to Towers of Time in the first place and get it there. I think it's usually easier to go to the Naknadin Shrine and spend all of your coin and get all of the stuff that you can that way before going into Towers of Time to start grinding. But let me check. Wuxi Temple Pillagers. Yes, I'm seeing here they can be random Towers of Time rewards. So yeah, if you're not getting it from the crypt, start playing with Baraka. Do his character towers. You'll get it eventually. In fact, I think if you are trying to collect the Jinseis, you will probably collect all of the gear pieces and unlockable brutalities first before the Jinseis. By the way, those are the blades he has in story mode. Okay. I don't recall what blades he has in story mode. Intriguing. I remember that Frost in story mode, she appears in a cloak, which kind of like masks her identity. Like you see a cloaked figure walking with Kronika and Geras. Would have been cool if Frost had the cloak outfit from the story mode. What else is a good story mode attire that we never got? Oh, Katana with the Katana helmet gear piece, like where she's wearing the helmet. We never get that, but you see it in story mode. Curious. Boots, Melina Square Wave, and Katana Sai augments are not in the game anymore. Hashtag boo. I say boo as well. Boo. But, you know, my friend, I was able to get some of these augments recently. So I think they're still in the game. It's just a case of bad RNG. Like what we're experiencing here with Shang. There are highs and lows, peaks and valleys to the grinding process. Sometimes you will get everything that you want very easily, and sometimes you're going to have to grind like a mofo to try and get whatever it is. I think perhaps if it's not coming, just say like F you game and play like Hogwarts Legacy here, or Resident Evil 4, or something else. That's what I would do. A lot of the times the game has made me rage quit. I think sometimes you see that with me. I just quit the game if I'm losing or not getting what I want. I think that's yeah. Gotta learn to when to walk away. Gotta learn when to hold them. Gotta learn when to fold them. Perhaps. Wise words, as a woman once said. Brian, it's just tediously annoying. Yes, this is tediously annoying. But it's the only way to get the stuff, Brian. If you have a better strategy, I'm all ears. Okay, too lazy to do fatalities. I just use AI fighter. You know, I'll be honest. I don't really remember the last time I relied on AI to do anything for me besides classic towers. I used to really use the AI system a lot. I guess in 2019. That's when the AI system was really good. But, I guess not anymore. Right now, like, you can get more points, quicker use, if you just go with Rambo or Frost. Or someone like that. It'll just be quicker. Unfortunate. Like, augments where you have to, like, hold and charge a move, much like this one with Shang Tsung or Kung Lao's spiritual guidance. Unfortunately, the AI never holds the move. We almost messed up there. I'm also surprised that I'm not seeing the Melina tag assist. Wait, and if this is a Melina tag assist, when was this tower introduced? No, it's not a Melina tag assist. I think those are Melina size? Yeah, Melina size are thrown across the fight line. Okay, that's different.
Round 1, fight.
Wee. Okay, Gary, yes, I think you can get Melina's gear in store if you're lucky. Wait, since when was Melina in wait? Oh, Melina. Okay, yes, okay. So Melina's gear in store. I see what you're saying. Yes. Well, it's not luck. There's nothing luck associated with Premium Shop. Just check the schedule that I made. It's in the description of all of my videos. Please use the Premium Shop description. There should be no surprise.
Shang Tsung.
Neo, Baraka doesn't have a crypt event. Correct, he does not.
Round 1, fight.
Neo, I actually love Sector's Chronica's outfit. But of course, he's not playable in the first place. Oh no. I'm dead. Excuse me. Why is this AI fatalizing me? What a jerk. I haven't fatalized him once yet.
Shang Tsung.
Oh, my skeleton. I'm so naked, you can see my bare skeleton. Oh, Lord. Okay, Gary, it's a shame the Cyber Ninjas didn't get added. Yes, very correct. If you are, if you're an engineering fellow, if you're into the PC hacks and things like that, you can play with Sector and Cyrax on PC, which is unfair. Like, why can you do this on PC and not on console? But such is life. Really wish they had been added. Sure, we got RoboCop's alt skins, but it just isn't the same. They're okay. I agree with you. Harrison, how do you get the poached will of Matoka with Shang Tsung? Curious. I believe it's just basic gear. I don't think you have to do anything to unlock it. If you don't have it, I don't know what to say. I think you're supposed to get it just by default. Poached well of Mitaka? Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. No, I don't know. John. Hello, John. Thank you, brother, for being here. As you can see, the grind continues.
Round 1, fight.
Boots, well, if you got them, Dave, then there's hope. Or maybe they're playing favorites and I'm telling my mommy on them. If only that worked. If only that worked, then I could tell my mom to curse out Ed Boon and give us Combat Pack 3. But it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Yeah, RNG is really ridiculous. It makes some people suffer, some people really happy. I think there should be some sort of guaranteed drop rate. For instance, if you do like 10 retries of character towers, you should get like an extra level 4 Jinsei just for free. Just whatever it is. Maybe even Elder, yes. Give them an Elder for free. That would be nice. Because it really is terrible to just have to face this bad RNG over and over and make no progress towards getting the things that you actually want. Yeah. I'm missing level 4 Pestilence for like, what, years? Can't find it. Just give it to me, game. Harrison. Oh, okay. Who is your fave character to play as? Well, as you can see, we're playing Shang Tsung, so I'm gonna go with him for now. Maybe that way I'll get the icons, but don't tell him that I'm secretly a Jade main. By the way, I kept telling myself I'll get the MK3 Melina from the Race Against Time whenever they appear, but they literally appeared in the shop so often that I bought them with Time Crystal. Yeah, MK3 Melina's not rare. Like, I would not say that's rare. People get excited for anything Melina related. But the MK3 skins are not rare. The MK2 ones are more rare. Gary, yeah, I do the same. Haha, it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to keep doing Towers of Time to stay in top ranking. I don't think going to top 5% is hard. Like, I barely play towers, and I'm still getting into the top 5%. And I never do a heroic tower. Unless it's like a single round boss tower. So I am missing out on, like, opportunities for points, but it seems like just being in the top 5 not hard. If you were playing maybe in, let's say, 2019... yeah, it was harder. Not only were there more people playing, but I think like there were more access. Like there was greater access to individualized augments, which might have inspired more gameplay. I think more people were playing with the augments perhaps in 2019 than in now, because there were just so many augments, and I could see like, I'm a Sub-Zero main, I'm gonna figure out how to use his augments or something, or etc., for example. But here, the augments are generic, so I don't feel they're as special. Everything was character specific in the old days, but here, the majority of augments are generic, meaning they can be used across any character, and yeah, unfortunate. Neo, the rare one is MK2, right? That is right. The MK2 one is very rare for Melina. I mean, you can get the black variants, the default variant, the default colors, but you can't get baby pink, which is sad. Very sad. Okay. I should look up Johnny Cage Infinite Crushing Blow. That's how some people get insane scores. No, Gary, that's not how people get insane scores. But good effort. Harrison, what do you call Aaron Black's kid son of a gun? I didn't have the proper phrasing there, but it is cute. I like that. Cute Harrison. All right, let's Let's try here. And, yeah, it's not just Johnny who can be at the top of the leaderboard. Any character can be there if you so desire. Just depends on how much time you have. I'm wasting all my time just grinding the one tower over and over. Will it come? This is the question. I could be trying to go for a high score. Sweet. So we got Shang Tsung really quick there. I think we've got a good rhythm. But the question is, will it appear within the next... Let's see. How long have we been doing this? How long have we been doing this exactly? Okay. So, yeah, we have, like, maybe an hour or so. A bit left. I would really like to see something appear before then. I think Shang Tsung is the worst character in terms of RNG as well as availability. He's got the poorest availability. And maybe it's just something about Shang Tsung intrinsic to him. If you're trying to grind for him, seems like you're going to have a hard time. Harrison, what is your favorite Fire God Liu Kang skin that you can get from the shrine? I like the Fire God Liu Kang skins better when they were rare. And you could only get them from the trial towers, but I think there were too many Liu Kang mains that were crying. So they put it in the shrine. Woohoo. I remember when that was like a new feature added to the game. It's not new anymore. I see the narrative has changed too over time. People only see that it comes from the shrine. It used to come from trial towers. I'm gonna say I like the Aftermath ones the best. I thought they had some interesting colors. The Aftermath Fire God Liu Kang skins. Yeah. What is Devora's favorite animated movie? The Secret Life of Pets. I thought she would like It's a Bug's Life or a Bee movie or something. Secret Life of Pests. I don't see Devora as pest. Devora's very nice. I hope Devora's an MK12. Not only do you need a jobber, you need someone to beat up. Devora's perfect for that, because she don't got red blood. She got blue blood. But also on top of that, if there's anybody that needs to die, she can take the ill will from the fan base. Scorpion mains hater, Melina mains hater, Baraka mains hater. There's a lot of hate for Devora, but I like her. She cool. Harrison, any tips on how to level up? Yes, check out the description of this video. Click on "You've been playing MK11 wrong." That'll inform you on how to level up quicker.
Shang Tsung.
Okay, just gotta fly through these towers. I'm so worried. So worried. I'm not altogether too certain where I have acquired other red icons for Shang Tsung. Like the Heroic Tower, probably. But this Rapid Tower should theoretically have them. I'm not seeing it. Also, the Heroic Tower, I remember last time that it appeared with Shang Tsung. It was also bad RNG. There was no rewards to be had. Neo, remember when Geras was going to have blue blood? I actually don't remember that. I remember Collector going to have like a different colored blood. I think it was blue. I didn't know it was Geras. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Gary, I remember Geras being a pain to fight. I've never really had problems with Geras. I could say that there have been problems amongst my Combat League career with like, gosh, I remember Bionic Bounce Jackie like a couple of times. I remember who was tough. I remember there was this one Soul Swap Shang Tsung. He was terrible. Who else? You know, I think the terrible moments in Combat League probably come from a lack of understanding. Once you understand how to counter the move, then it's not so hard. But yes, people in Combat League, they'll find a gimmick and they'll rely on it. And why not? If it works, use it. We're just getting consumables. The level 4 augments that are dropping are also, like, no good. But I think this is really quicker than the brutality with Rambo. At least we're flying through these towers. Harrison, did you know that Liu Kang dated both Kitana and Melina? What? No, I was not aware of this. I'm calling fiction and fantasy. I don't believe Liu Kang ever dated Melina. Seems very out of character for him.
Round 1, fight.
No. Once again, just all of these towers just dropping nothing.
Round 1, fight.
So I do know that some of these rapid towers, instead of dropping the red icon for normal difficulty, they'll drop it for brutal difficulty. But it shouldn't even be a problem here, or even a question with Shang, because we're doing it on brutal. There's just nothing. Although there is a weird synergy going on here. Do you see this? 50 soul fragments. Yes, normal and brutal rewards. Broken chitin wing, 25 of them. And dark ritual dagger, 25 of them. It's the same rewards, just mirrored and in greater quantity with the brutal difficulty. So curious. Very curious. Also, Kano was initially Japanese American. The inspiration was there for him to be as such. That was the outfit in MK1, but I'm pretty sure in MK1, dude was a white guy. Yeah, until okay, alright. Yeah, until they made him Aussie. Yes, true. Aw, Harrison, thank you. You're awesome, too. Mostly every MK11 streamer is good, but you're just awesome. Thank you, brother. Like you're so chill. Yes, I try to be chill. It's just a video game. Nothing too excited. I know some people play the game and they get really toxic. I save that for my brothers and sisters. Lol. I'm terrible. Are you excited for MK12? Yes, I am. I'm very much excited for MK12. That's why I'm grinding like a mofo now. I want to get this stuff done before MK12 arrives. And, I mean, at the rate that we're going, I'm hoping by end of May that everything is complete. At least in terms of icons. I mean, we're missing just a dozen. Doesn't it sound reasonable that I would be able to find 12 things over the course of a month? But perhaps not. Big characters that would be wins here are Shang Tsung and Shiva. I am missing the most things for these characters. Crossing their names off the list would be huge.
Shang Tsung.
Gary, really hope they bring back Ermac, Reptiles, Sector, and Cyrax. I don't think that there's gonna be an MK12 if it doesn't have those characters. NRS well knows the travesty that they committed with MK11, leaving it abandoned without a combat pack 3, bringing in Sector, Cyrax, Ermac, Reptile. They should have done it. I don't think there's debate about it. But I think that they cut service or continued maintenance on this game just so that they could expedite the MK12 process. At least that's my hope, but they probably expedited the MK Onslaught process. Did you know they're doing updates for MK Onslaught? Like, I was checking out WB Games website, and they had, like, a patch update for MK Onslaught, and it's not even officially released yet. But they added new towers, so there's Scarlet and Liu Kang towers. Previously, there were only Goro and Quan Chi towers.
Shang Tsung.
And now they alternate, so certain days will be Goro and Quan Chi, and certain days will be Scarlet and Liu Kang.
Fight.
They also added new characters to the roster. I believe Sindel, Melina, and someone? Which kind of makes sense. Like, Sindel and Melina were in the intro cutscene for the game, so they should be in the game. Yeah. MK Onslaught. I don't know. I was trying to play it the other day, and, well, trying to get fancy access to it. Didn't work, but then I was thinking, like, what's the point? What's the point? Wouldn't I rather play, like, I don't know, MK4, MK3, something else? A real fighting game as opposed to a tap-tap mobile game? Damn. Harrison, you see Ermac on the pit spikes in the crypt. Harrison, that's not enough. It's just not enough. The little allusions that they have to characters in the crypt. On the one hand, it could be seen as a pleasant Easter egg. Or, on the other hand, it could be seen as a slap in the face, saying, F you, anyone who wanted Ermac or Kenshi. I'm not sure. I don't think that, like, the only crypt illusion that I find really palatable is the one of Rain, because Rain eventually made it into the game, I suppose. Goro is okay, I guess, because you see Shiva in the game as well. And Shiva's basically Goro, just in a differently styled loincloth, whatever. So yeah, it's we'll see. I really hope that the MK12 has a bigger roster than MK11. I don't know how big they could make it, but I think, like, 45 wouldn't be too hard of an ask, considering we have 37 in MK11. They probably already have, like, models and stuff for Shinnok. I'm thinking Shinnok and Quan Chi. Because Shinnok was used for concept art in MK11. So it wouldn't surprise me if they had unused assets for Shinnok. And Quan Chi has been like a character with high design for MK Onslaught, so I could see it. I could see a Quan Chi version of Onslaught, Quan Chi Onslaught coming to MK12. MKX did the same, showed a lot of MK characters, but didn't let us play them. Yes, in the cutscenes and things like that. I don't know. The story mode. I don't really play fighting games for the stories. Because really, it's all just a bunch of nonsense. Everyone's killing each other. But MKX story felt very different for me. I feel like MK11's story was closer to, like, MK lore than MKX. There was something a little too realistic or political about MKX that just didn't make me feel comfortable. But like MK11, it's pure fantasy, high fantasy, time romp through the ages. Yeah, I like that. Because it doesn't make sense. If you have to have a story, at least it doesn't make sense. Good for them. Let's see what you guys are saying. Gary's still salty about Kira. Okay. Maybe she'll appear one day. I don't think it's likely, but maybe. Harrison, I'm from the UK, by the way. Well, cheers, mate. Yeah, lovely. The coronation is happening so soon. I wish I was in the UK to maybe get some souvenirs. Okay, like an MKX, it would be awesome if you could see Blaze in the background of the pit. Oh, cool. You can do that too in MK11. Gary, 108, I hope they bring back custom characters, like create a character. Like create a fighter. That's what I thought we were getting with MK11, but yeah. Create a fighter would be amazing. I could make my own Adinian. One with fans and razor rings. How terrible. Just all the fans, all the razor rings. So let's see. Katana's high fan toss is down forward 1. Jade's air razor ring is down back 1 in the air. Imagine if you had both. It would be too much. It would be too much. Gary, Blaze was someone I was glad they kind of retconned back into background, but was still kept in MK Armageddon as the reason of MK9 spiraling out and causing the events of MK11. Interesting. Yes, I mean, from that perspective, you could say Blaze was very critical to the story that we're experiencing now. But on the other hand, I look at the story as pure nonsense. I just play the game. I'm not here for the story. I don't know what the story is about. Story, I know that, like, Shang Tsung turns evil in Aftermath. Perhaps, or something. I'm not... Yeah. I don't know. I feel like games that really weave in their story well, it's probably not going to be a fighting game. Because the fighting game's story mode should be to let you to experience as much of the roster, fighting them or playing with them. I think that should be #1 goal, as opposed to, like, I don't know, story-driven narrative content. Save that stuff for the movie, Mortal Kombat Movie 2. Yeah, there's a sequel coming out. I hope that it coincides with the release of MK12. John, I want the other realms to make it back. That would be cool. I would love to see Order Realm Hotaru. I think Hotaru is very cool in concept and design.
Harrison, thanks for being here. God bless you. Gary, he was one of the more interesting characters from MK9, to be honest. Other than Cop Cabal, they really should have kept old Cabal on the good side.
Shang Tsung.
Cop Cabal would have been a great DLC character. Would have been a great DLC skin pack. I'm okay with them playing around with the timelines and stuff, but really, there should be nostalgic DLC skin packs. AG, good morning, Dave. Hey, good morning. It's not morning for me anymore. It's 12:13. Yes. But yes, I have been playing this since morning, so I would say it's appropriate. Dave, are they still hiring people for MK12? Interesting question. So they have filled a number of positions relating to like visual effects and artists. So a number of those positions have been recently filled. They are still looking for other people, but the other people they are looking for seems to be more so for the mobile division of games, not so much the console. So it seems like they are progressing in terms of working on MK12. At least they have the people in-house now to start doing, I guess, graphics for combat. Yes. But I would say that we're not close to completion, and I'm on the lookout for other job postings that would come later in the life cycle of game development, such as quality assurance, quality control testers, and things of that nature. Once they start on that phase of development, which would probably be like pre-alpha, early alpha, I would say that we are close to game completion, but it seems like we're not there yet. Very interesting, AG. Very interesting. Yeah, game development. Very intriguing things to realize about the game industry. I alluded to, well, like, for me, like, my experience is, like, pharmaceuticals. And there is, like, a certain translatability to the idea of product pipeline development. You're gonna have certain phases. So, like, in clinical, it was, like, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. In game development, you know, it's alpha, beta, full release. So it's interesting to see that there are analogies between the two industries. John, yes, more testers, please. Perhaps. I know that since NetherRealm Studios is located in Chicago, there are like a number of post-secondary educational places that have interns or apprentices that end up working at WB, or for NRS specifically. Those are usually 9-month contracts. They are not paid as much as the other people who are full-time. And they're probably let go after the end of the 9 months. But I see them potentially fulfilling the need for quality testers, quality control testers. Ashari, hello. Thank you, my friend, for joining. Hopefully you're having fun with the game, but as you can see, we are running. We are running with Shang Tsung. This is a marathon, not a sprint, trying to get everything. It's so effing tough. Half of me just wants to give up. But then the other half of me is saying, like, there's only a dozen left, Dave. Just get them. The internal debate is fierce, very fierce.
Shang Tsung. Round one.
Please, good loot.
Finish him.
Oh, Shang Tsung. He's always shouting random gibberish. All right. Nothing.
Shang Tsung.
Nothing. It's so tough. But I do make it a habit now to double check like NRS game career studio jobs. See what they're hiring for. Oh, they filled more positions. Oh, is this a new one? Lol, I love it. They're looking for someone to do Unreal Engine 4. They're looking for more FX artists. What what was wrong with the other one that they had? Or is this still the same old posting? Oh, I guess FX is it can be anything, not just visual FX. Intriguing. Intriguing. Very intriguing. Oh, they also have a number of temporary positions. Let's see. You know what? Let's show you guys too. Yes, so I make it a regular habit to check out the WB NetherRealm Studios career positions. Unreal Editor 4. They're looking for people with experience with Unreal 4. Guaranteed the new game that they're working on is probably going to... Okay, not guaranteed. I'm going to say 95% probability that the new game that they're working on for console will be Unreal Engine 4. I mean, it's just all over the job postings. Here we're taking a look at an FX artist posting. They're looking for Unreal Engine 4 to create character FX assets. So what would that be? Would that be like sound effects? Would that be like... I guess we can just read more. Assistant R&D efforts for tool enhancements. Oh, they are modding Unreal 4 to heck. I mean, we are currently playing MK11 on Unreal 3. It's just a heavily modded version. So, I mean, like, I hope that Unreal 4 is going to look beautiful. Have I played a more beautiful game than MK11? Yes, I have. I would say the most recent game that I played that was beautiful was Sword and Fairy 7. It was so beautiful. So amazing. Really pushes the edges of like what you think is accomplishable in a video game. I think the only thing missing from that game was the ability to fly. If you could fly, then it would have been amazing. I was always hoping that you could like fly around on a sword, but there was no sword flying, unfortunately. John agreed it's Unreal 4 overclocked. Yeah, it's gonna be some crazy modded version of Unreal 4, and they're looking for people with experience who can mod Unreal 4 to their fancy. I mean, it's very intriguing, but as you can see, they're still looking for people. Like, I don't think game's near completion. And if they're looking for artists now and it is closer to completion, perhaps these are artists who are going to be working on DLC. In which case, I really hate the game development life cycle that already accounts for combat packs, DLCs in the future. Just put everything in the base game. Just make the ultimate version right from the start. I don't like MK11 Ultimate. I hate that they called it ultimate, because there's no way that it is ultimate. You are missing things from the game. It is not ultimate. So if they could just truly make an ultimate game from the start, that would be great. Put all the skins in it, put all the characters in it, put all the stages in it, put all, you know, everything that you want. That'll make it ultimate. But MK11 Ultimate, yeah. Feels kind of like a slap in the face. Okay, so Shang Tsung. Are we letting go early, or is it just that we're not getting hit enough in that first hit? I'm looking for 1-shots here, not 2-shots. Damn it. Why is this so hard? And I know there's no other tower. Like, I know the other tower that's there right now is Jade. Then the Premier is Kodal and Xiao. Rapid Tower, there's no better Rapid Tower than this one. So, options are limited. I would consider sacrificing this Shang Tsung Tower if there were a Shang Tsung Rapid Tower, but that's not going to be until 2 o'clock that there could be a new tower. I hate this schedule. This is the only reason we're making this stream is because of this godforsaken schedule. Typically, I don't make my videos at this hour of the day, but gotta play when the game is there. I'm really a slave to NRS's opaque schedule for Towers of Time. Nothing transparent about it, because there's no way you can account for it beforehand. Very opaque. Shang, please just give me the stupid reward. John, after Icons is done, how about a start the hunt for hidden secret fighters? Intriguing. Intriguing. I know that hunt would be like easily accomplished on the PC version. So I mean, like, maybe at some point I would like to get like my PC version like fully specced out with all the hacks and mods. So we'll do that at some point. But I feel like, what's the point of hacking it into the game without actually earning it legitimately first? I don't know. It's a weird question of ethics. Because a lot of the things that PlayStation users can experience could be called cheating. With the unfair advantage, yeah. And I mean, like, I've totally exploited unfair advantages in Combat League before, so I don't know. Ethical dilemmas. It's very hard to solve them. We just got Witch Blood and Life-Taking Commas. Why are the rewards repeating themselves? There is some sort of rhythm or synchronicity going on with these rewards. That they're just identical. I think understanding that rhythm better could allow people to get rewards more easily. For instance, is this synchronized rewards, are they a good outcome or a bad outcome? If it's a bad outcome, should I be playing something else? Should I be playing Resident Evil? Okay, so 2 level 4 generic augments here. Let's hope for a fast burn.
Round 1, fight.
Come on, fast burn. just crap. Crap greens. No one needs greens.
Soon. Round one. Fight.
Okay, so I hear the garbage truck outside. I'm gonna have to collect my garbage bin at some point. And I mean, like, does NRS really think that people don't have anything else better to do? I have responsibilities in life beyond just getting everything in the game. So it just becomes so frustrating.
Round one. Fight.
Wee. But it's still fun. Shang Tsung is just amazing. I don't think I can get tired of that. Okay, let's give it
Shang Tsung.
let's give it 10 more tries with Shang. And if we don't get it with Shang, we'll swap it up. We'll be Melina.
Fight.
Michaela, what does it mean by expired towers? Expired towers meaning this tower was originally available at 9 a.m. Eastern and should have been gone at 10. Yet we are still playing it. So this is an expired tower. I can show you better here once we collect our reward. But as you can see here, at the top right, it has a little infinity symbol, meaning that the tower is available for as long as you want, as long as you don't back out of the tower. Like, you have to stay here in this tower forever. This is now your home. So yeah, the question is, expired tower versus version swapping. What's the best strategy for collecting reward? And I think for this particular tower, expired form is probably best. Hey, we got him. All right. Bat Skull, Reiko Shuriken. I'm gonna be having thousands of these things by the time we're done. If I don't already.
Round one. Fight. Finish him.
So here, all we can do, unfortunately, is just repeat the tower until something drops.
Shang Tsung.
At least this is, like, I don't consider this, like, passive grinding. This is very much active grinding, because I don't think that there's an easy way to do this passively. Considering that you have to sort of, like, mash 3.
Shang Tsung.
Select Shang Tsung, which is not a easy place to get to on the roster map.
Round one. Fight.
And then you have to hold the attack appropriately. So there's a lot of, like, fancy button pressing that would not be accomplished by a simple programmable fight stick. I think you would need a turbo controller with, like, macro scripting capability in order to do this repeatedly as I am doing. And that's not to, that's not accounting for human error, because I make mistakes too. Michaela, I remember doing this with the 1 hour towers when they were close to leaving, so I could get the skins and stuff after they were replaced. Great idea, Michaela. That's a wonderful way of getting all of the things from Towers of Time. Yeah, previously in 2019, once Towers expired, like, you would just be booted from the tower. Like, you would just be returned to Towers of Time menu. The tower you were playing would go away after you claimed your final reward. And yeah, not fun. But they have made it.
Shang Tsung.
Is this more fun? Is this more fun though? This expired tower grinding. Ugh. I think really anyone who enjoys Shang Tsung and is trying to accomplish things for him is probably up shit creek without a paddle. 'Cause I'm really feeling it.
Shang Tsung.
Okay, there we go. And I have to hope that the premiere tower that appears tomorrow is somewhat good.
Finish him.
I haven't been able to play a premiere tower in about a week. No, in a week. Ugh. Michaela, I'm glad that doesn't happen anymore. That sounds awful. Yeah, it was awful. It was very not player friendly. There were a lot of things in 2019 that made the game not player friendly. One was overwhelming / overbearing modifiers. Like, I remember I was in this one match and I was constantly frozen. It was like Test Your Luck versus Frost or Rain in the final match. And they're constantly freezing you. But that wasn't just like Test Your Luck in the old days. That was like pretty much every other tower. It would just be impossible. Yeah. So I think having an AI was more important back in those days. Because trying to deal with the modifiers, it was a little
Fight.
overwhelming. Impossible. But now I question, like, should I have grinded Shang Tsung when he was here initially? Was he the first DLC character that we got? I think so. I think it went Shang Tsung, Terminator, Sindel, Joker.
Round one.
Someone Nightwolf. Wait, who's the other one? Who's the other combat pack one, dude? I forget. Shang Tsung, Terminator, Spawn. Ah, Spawn. Yes, Spawn and then Nightwolf. I think Nightwolf is last. I could be wrong. But when each of those characters were released, we additionally got one skin pack. So the skin packs were also time gated. Like, now you can just unlock all the skin packs from Combat Pack 1 immediately, but everything you had to wait for. It was a whole lot of waiting. You would know that there was like a Harley Quinn skin for Cassie, but you couldn't get it. You had to wait. Yeah, fun times. Fun times. John, yeah, that frozen wall modifier is a pain. You know, I don't mind the walls so much. I think it's the hail. Because you can't block hail. You can jump away or move away from the wall, but the hail, you would have to, like, I don't know. It interrupts your attacks. It's random, spontaneous. Yeah, there's a lot of things wrong with hail. Previously it used to be, I think in some matches it's still like this. It's 4 hits of hail will cause freezing. But then it was nerfed to 7 hits of hail will cause freezing. But I think in co-op it's still 4. But if you come across hail and rapid towers, I think, or heroic towers, it's 7. I'm not sure. But the way the hail works feels different than back in 2019. Actually, a lot of modifiers are different from the way they worked in 2019. Which makes me wish that I had more gameplay of 2019. All I can talk about are these like distant memories, and I do have some videos of these things, but not as much as I would like. Hail plus frozen aura is a pain too. Basically anything that freezes you, yeah, it's terrible, John. It's terrible.
Shang Tsung.
All right, so Shang Tsung, we're approaching. Let's see here. We're more than an hour in on this tower, and well, I was doing some light version swapping when the tower was active. But then I had to do some things afterwards, and then I did some grinding before starting the stream. And now we're grinding again, and I'm losing my mind. So I'm not too sure how much longer I can continue. If we don't get it, the only other option is to wait for a heroic tower that appears with Shang Tsung, which is probably a month away. Or wait for his tag assist. Both of which are very hard to get in Towers of Time. So, like, I'm not sure. How can I leave this tower in good conscience, knowing that his stuff is so GD rare? Michaela, I was trying to do my first Test Your Luck towers with Spawn, but got stuck on the second tower, Baraka, because he takes way less damage from anything that's not poison. I mean, I think doing Test Your Luck towers for the first time, try Kotal Khan. This is always my recommendation. Kotal Khan is the easiest way to beat Test Your Luck towers upon your first try. It's not too hard to put together the Sunbeams build. It will melt most opponents very quickly unless they have a fire immunity. Then you need to mix in some uppercuts and sweeps. But yeah, Kotal makes it really easy to unlock brutal difficulty on your first try. I mean, that's what I did. John, you zone, you get frozen. You start combos, you freeze. That's when I would add consumables. Yeah, I think consumables were very much required back in 2019, because that was the only way you could really deal with the overpowered modifiers, was by using your own as well. Things like ice immunity, electric immunity had greater significance. Like, a lot of the consumables that are present in the game now really have no purpose, because a lot of those situations were nerfed heavily. And I mean, like, I'm not replaying Gauntlet, so I don't know if some of these things are useful. But there are a variety of consumables that grant you 50% resistance to electric and electric effects, all of the different elemental effects. And then if you come down here, I believe, yes, you can be immune as well. So you can have immunity and 50% resistances. So yeah, having this stuff together for some of those modifiers back in the day was very important.
Shang Tsung.
Michaela, I haven't really played Kotal in this outside story mode, so I will have to try and figure out how to play him and go through my augments to find some for him. Hopefully you already have the augments. That would be good, because the augments are not really that hard to get, I think. Everything is just mortal or mythic. Perhaps the hardest of the generic augments to get is Burned Alive / Living Flame, I think, or the fire ignition effect augments. And you know what? I'm losing my mind, but my poor PlayStation, it's definitely suffering. So Shang Tsung Tower last night. We were playing it. Let's see. I did responsibilities, didn't end up get to play it like maybe around 11:45 midnight. So I was playing it until I was quite literally falling asleep. I had no idea what was going on. I like wake up from dozing off and I see like Shang Tsung's kicked my butt. I'm like, okay, all right. I think I need to go to bed now. So I took off the console. I put it on this morning. I see that there's a Shang Tsung Tower, so it feels like it's fate, destiny, kismet, or maybe it's just the universe pointing a big middle finger at me. But yeah, Michaela, I would say like Kodal, try him out. He's fun. Okay, hey, level 4 generic augments. Let's see what we get.
Round 1. Fight.
Michaela, OMG, yeah, my Xbox sounds really not good whenever I'm grinding this in Injustice 2 for a long time. Yeah, I could see that happening. With the version swapping, it causes the CPU to like cycle up and down because it's starting a new game, a new application constantly. In this instance, I don't think it's as taxing as version swapping because the game is already on. Everything is sort of running at ambient speeds, ambient temperatures that it would normally. But things overheat when you are opening and closing rapidly. I think I can also show here. It's really causing my PlayStation to wig out whenever I version swap. It keeps on telling me my save data can't get uploaded to the cloud. Is that because I'm swapping versions so rapidly? So I have like hundreds. I've deleted a lot of these, but I've gotten like hundreds of these notifications of can't upload save data. So I check my save data in the cloud. I think the last time it worked properly for me was probably March,
Shang Tsung.
which was before the triple version swapping. Yeah. If only they had this option from the beginning, I would have been doing it. From the beginning, because triple version swapping is better than double version swapping. But I was not aware. It did not happen until later. Talos, yo, 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 what is up? Hello, brother. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you're having a lovely day.
Tsung.
My day has started off with Mortal Kombat. Can't escape it.
1. Fight. Finish him.
Shang. So, really perplexing, really puzzling here is that we've done so many retries, and not even one of the two things has appeared.
Round 1. Fight. Finish him. Shang Tsung.
It's just going by so quick, though. Melina's Teddy Bear Fluid Shadows. I like the Fluid Shadows. I'll take them.
Round 1. Fight. Finish him. Shang Tsung.
Let's see. Do we get it? Come on, game. Nah. Okay, so I'm gonna change strategy here.
Arena.
We're gonna be Melina.
Round 1. Fight. Brutality.
already taste you.
Melina wins.
Yay. I love Melina. Why is she so fun?
Melina.
It's easier to get to Melina too on the
Fight.
roster map compared to Shang. Uh-oh.
Finish him. Melina wins.
Okay, it's taking longer than Shang because we're messing up. Trying to land that sliding side, not easy.
Melina. Round one. Fight. Finish him. Melina wins.
Pretty good. Even when they're not blocking, it does so much damage. And maybe with consumable, it would be even more powerful. I mean, it would be, but that extra couple of seconds that it takes to select the consumable,
One.
I think it would be better spent just grinding the tower.
Melina wins.
John, I didn't realize that each console has its own match win counter. Yes, it does. Yeah, win streaks are different across the different versions. I think the PS4 win streak though, like, don't go after it.
Fight.
The loading screens are too long on the PS4. Way easier to get a higher streak on PS5.
Finish him.
I maintain my win streak on PS5, but I take liberties with what happens on the PS4 version. If you hook up a turbo controller to the game, you'll also notice after playing for, I don't know, 6 hours, the currency gained on the PS4 version is not as much as what you would obtain from the PS5. So it just makes more sense to do everything on the PS5. Scarlet Simp, sup Dave, watching on my break, man. Hey there, brother. Thank you for being here. We are just having ourselves a ball of a time here in Shang Tsung Towers. So let's try Scarlet. Scarlet Simp, why not?
Round one.
Oh no, my Scarlet's not pretty. Wait, where's my augments? What are these? What build is this? What have I done? Oh, I've taken off the mask. That's what I've done. Woo! What augments were we missing? It seems like damage boosting ones. Tough. Yeah, the whole mask, it's missing all of the augments that I would normally have there. Was playing around with Scarlet, my own fault. Can't make adjustments though, cuz we'll lose the Shang Tower. Not good. Hey, level 4 amped up. Hey, that's moderately useful. Not as useful as Fast Burn or Crazy Pain or Special Delivery, but it's useful in certain circumstances. Nice.
Fujin.
Okay. Let's go to Katana. I use the PS4 for endless towers with turbo control while I sleep.
Fight.
you would get more currency on the PS5
Finish him.
if you have it. Yes.
Kitana wins. Shang Tsung.
I'm just going back to Shang. Shang is really useful.
Round one. Fight. Finish him. Shang Tsung.
Oh, sweet lord. Please make some progress here. I'm also not certain what I should be doing.
Shang Tsung.
So it looks quite likely that this is going to be another, like, hit and a miss. Swing and a miss in terms of collecting things. So the question now becomes, do I want to keep this tower even longer? Trying to get rewards. Now, I've definitely kept other towers around for longer. Trying to grind them at my leisure.
Shang Tsung.
But that was earlier in my grinding process, and I'm not sure I want to make the PlayStation suffer.
Round one. Fight.
Hard to know the limits of this technology. Lol, I don't want to abuse my PS5 like that. That's the same question I'm having right now. I don't want to abuse it, but that's where the good stuff is. Damn.
Tsung. Round one. Fight. Finish him. Shang Tsung.
Plus, I don't have a turbo controller for the PS5. I'd rather buy a junk box for the PS5.
Shang Tsung.
Intriguing. Your turbo controller is not translatable to the PS5? That's really interesting. What kind of turbo controller do you have?
Finish him. Shang Tsung.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Shang Tsung.
Damn it. I've done so many of these towers. Where's the loot?
Fight. Finish him. Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung.
Okay. We're gonna give it like 10 more tries, and then I'm
Fight.
gonna peace out, I feel. Ragnar, I only played 2 sets today and got loads of points. Very nice, brother. Nice to hear that you're getting the points. Ugh. Ugh.
Round one.
I'm making no progress.
Finish him. Shang Tsung.
Let's see. Something good? How? How does the game just have so many damn consumables? And no icons.
Round one. Fight.
I must be plagued by bad RNG. Typically, if you have good RNG... Typically, normal RNG, normal luck, would dictate that you are getting an icon within your first couple of tries. an icon. Not like 10 or 2 or 5, but you will get one within your first couple of tries. But we are beyond that point now. John, to be fair, I haven't tried to connect the turbo to the PS5. I'm pretty sure it'll work. A lot of that stuff works across the different gens of console.
Round 1. Fight.
You might need an adapter or an extra plug-in thing for it, but yeah, it seems like they do work across. But I totally respect your choice to protect your PS5. Yeah, baby it. Make sure your PS5 is not vertical, too. You know, they say you can put it standing up. Don't. Do not. All the heat sinks are at the bottom if you put it in vertical. Meaning that it's not getting proper circulation, if all the heat sinks are at the bottom. Also, when you orient the PS5 vertically, any dust or debris that occurs in real life has the possibility of just falling directly onto the heat sinks. Yeah. Nice. Because, like, the PS5 is not always running, right? Like, there'll be moments when it's not running, when the fans are not working, and in that opportunity, debris can fall directly onto the heat sinks at the bottom. Not fun. Oh my god, I've been doing this for too long. I hate you, Shang Tsung. I think officially he is now the character with the worst RNG, worst availability in the game. Worst. Just the worst. The worst experience I've ever had looking for just stupid red icons. Red icons are supposed to be the easiest to get. And, like, in the face of all of this bad RNG, it makes me doubt, what is the loot pool actually dropping? Am I looking for the things in the wrong place? Are these Shang Tsung Towers special circumstances? When/if we ever get these red icons for Shang Tsung, I am going to have to duly note where they are obtained, because it seems so hard to get them. I've tried heroic towers, tag assist towers, rapid towers. Where am I supposed to look? Is there a Shang Tsung boss tower in Premiere? Because, like, you know, like, there's, like, the CEO tower with, Noob. And there's, like, a Johnny Cage combo breaker. Or maybe I'm mixing it up. Maybe it's the CEO with Johnny and the, combo breaker with, Noob. But there are, like, certain towers that appear infrequently in the Premiere slot that are boss towers that would give boss, like, rewards. Does Shang appear in a holiday? I don't think so. No, if he appeared for any holiday, it would have to appear after Labor Day. Curious. All sorts of curious things. Okay, so we're at... Shit. We're at an hour in.
Shang Tsung.
No, an hour and a half, I think. Too bad.
Round
Yups, I have my PS5 horizontal. I do need to upgrade my memory. SF6 demo took up most of my free space. I'm constantly in a battle of deleting and re-downloading things on my PlayStation. I have a lot of my space dedicated to Shields Up. Why not Fast Burn? Shields Up is an elder rarity. Fast Burn is just mythic. Would have been nice if I could have gotten something more useful.
Shang Tsung.
Okay, but yeah, a lot of my space is dedicated to. I have a lot of clips, a lot of footage on my PlayStation that I've saved. That could easily go over to an external hard drive, but I've never done the upgrade. I should though. Hey, level 4s.
Shang Tsung.
Well, I can't ignore those. There's always the possibility of getting something good.
Round 1. Fight.
What am I doing?
Finish him.
I was dashing. I thought I had already won the match.
Shang Tsung.
Soul crushing. This is the best way I can describe it. Soul crushing.
Round 1. Fight.
To have your hopes constantly dashed. It's not fun. Okay. One more. We're gonna do one more. Then it's lights out. I give up. I mean, it's actually giving us pretty cool rewards right now.
Round 1. Fight. Finish him. Shang Tsung.
Perfect combat, spirit collector, just... okay, I said I was gonna do one more. This'll be it. We'll be done here.
Round 1.
I'm not sure what to do. I have other responsibilities. To leave the PlayStation on, I guess we could do that. If the PlayStation does not die, at least this tower will be there to reclaim. But where on earth is the loot? Just drop the damn loot. I think the last time I had my PlayStation on for like super long was probably for Cabal. And that was a long time ago. Okay. All right. So, yes. Expired towers versus version swapping, it makes no difference if you have bad RNG. I think that's the lesson that I learned today. It really does not matter the strategy if you are facing insurmountable odds with this terrible RNG. I am really frustrated. But I have to look at this as progress. I am feeling in my heart of hearts that more time that we spend on the tower here means that in the future we'll come across really good luck. Maybe? I mean, that's all very anecdotal. It's not tested. It's not proven. But I must believe that if I am experiencing really bad luck now, that there must be a future in which there is really good luck. The pendulum swings both ways. So that's what I'm hoping for. All right, so yes, thank you, my friends, for joining along. A like, a comment, a subscribe really goes a long way with helping out with the channel. Would love to know, are you grinding for anything in the game? Are you suffering? I would love to hear your horror stories as well. But really, please consider supporting the channel. Joining the Jaded Bunny family really goes a long way with keeping this channel alive on YouTube. So really, if you enjoy what we do here, please do consider joining the fam. Much love to Charlie Ravens, our newest brother in the family, but also much love to LDD Surfer, Pro Gamer, Francois Tremblay, J4, Among Us Gamer, Kenneth, Blue XL, Cara D, Kokama Joe, AG Miller, Lucy Little Thunder, Boots Alexander, Jonah, Eric, Glowy, Chaka Corn, Michael K, Darkside Trokar, Ghoul, Mark Danny, O Gamer, Michael G, Swishbish, Maruna, Illkid, Snoopy Blind FGC, Albus Christus Mortis, Yuri Erdem, Calum, JJ, Dr. Eggman, Alina, Acenonics 85, Siderem, Alan, Ragnar, Rian Chaos, and Queen Melina. Yes, thank you, my brothers and sisters. I am praying for all of you to just be having better luck than me. I hope that you are getting all of the things that you want, unlike me. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you.